Welcome back to the shop. Still getting ready for sick week. Got a little bit of an audio situation in the El Camino. Well, it has one of those digital radios that replaces the radio, the factory radio, so the dash didn't cut, but that bad boy doesn't work. And the person that owned it before me, I'm assuming it was him, put a radio in under the dash. It's just kind of hanging under the dash like a CB would or something. And it's a Walmart special, and it has two little tiny speakers that are crudely screwed up under the dash that sound like Fido's keister. Well, I'm about to make about 2,500 mile trip in this thing, and I can't even hear the speakers going down the road. So can you make a cheap Walmart head unit? It is Bluetooth, sound halfway decent with some decent speakers. Well, we're about to find out. I jumped on Amazon. I'm like, I gotta have some tunes. I do have some earbuds I can wear, some Bluetooth deals. I can Bluetooth off my phone if this situation doesn't work, because I don't have time to buy a head unit and put it in. So jumped on Amazon and I bought the Cerwin Vegas. They're 6x9s, a little three-way deal. I've always heard good things about Cerwins. I bought these speaker boxes, come kind of got a, you know, cheapo wiring kit. These were like 40 bucks, and I think these were 40 bucks for the pair. That's what it's going to look like when we put it in. I'll show you what it looks like now inside the car. Okay, so this is our fancy little Bluetooth radio setup, and the reason I know this is from Walmart is I saw one in there for 40 bucks. Comes with two speakers, I think. And this is the speakers that we've got in here. This is done really nice. She's minty. All right, so for now we're leaving this deal, but it's going to be changed out eventually. I'm gonna get another one of these digital, you know, looks like a factory, but it's not. It's Bluetooth and all that good stuff. This one doesn't power up at all. I'm not going to try to diagnose it. We're just going to tap into that, and yeah, it looks great. Looks real nice. Anyway, those little boxes will go. We got plenty of room back here. That's a good thing about this deal. This is with the seat all the way back. That's where the spare tire is supposed to go, and I'm probably going to throw it back in for the trip. Probably be stupid for me not to take a spare with me. So I don't know if I'll put both the 6x9s behind the driver's seat and see how it sounds, or if I'll have room over here. But that's for now. It's just gonna have to get me by. You know, with this audio deal, I can't play music on the channel, so you're just gonna have to take my word for it, I guess. If it sounds worth a crap or not. But we're gonna move on to our next subject, which is security for all my gear. We touched base on this in a video before on prepping for sick week, and we took this panel out right here and saw that we have some storage underneath. So we're gonna probably put some jack stands and my jack under there. I bought some new screws for this deal, and I've got some tie downs that I'm gonna bolt to this panel. And I bought a box, a plastic, like a poly tough box, toolbox deal to mount right here, and then my cooler will go here, and the rest of my gear will go right here. I'm gonna have a chair and stuff, and I want to be able to at least, well, I could sit on top of the poly box if I wanted to back up to the fence and you know, spectate from the back of the El Camino like that, sit in the bed of it up on the box, and we'll see how that goes. But we're gonna do those two things real quick and move on to our next project on the car. This is Thursday. I've got today and tomorrow to get this thing ready. I spent, I don't know, the better part of 2 days just running around getting supplies for this trip, camping stuff, you know, little one-off things to, you know, take with me, like can of WD-40, I need to white lithium some stuff, locks and whatnot, hinges on this thing. You know, shop towels. I bought a box of mechanics gloves that I typically wear around the shop anyway, but I was out. Just stuff like that. Just got, you know, lots of little odds and ends, and we'll go over some of that stuff, I guess. But I'm not gonna bore you to death with my little details of all that crap. We're just gonna knock these big items out, and we'll rock and roll from there. Super stoked about going to this thing. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be one for the books. We'll head down Saturday morning early, try to catch Streetcar Takeover, see if I can't get some footage from down there on Saturday. Pitch a tent, register Sunday morning, go to the Freedom Factory on Sunday evening, and party with Cletus and the boys. All right, let's get to work. Okay, so far I got a floor jack handle removed, of course, 4 jack stands, dead blow mallet, and then a little sledge. I've also got this homemade contraption that we use to hold the pinion yoke when you're setting a pinion nut. I made that for a Jeep, but it may work for, I should work for many other things. You just bolt your 4 bolts up where your U-bolts go, you know, and to your yoke, hold the yoke. Your big nut goes right through the middle and holds the pinion nut, or torques the pinion nut. Hopefully we won't be full of any rear ends, but I'm gonna take this just in case. Plus that thing gets you out of a bind if you need it. You could use it to whack somebody, or you could use that as a cheater bar. Of course, we already got a jack handle in there. I'm just trying to think, well, I got a lot of space in here, but nothing big and tall can fit in there. It's got to be fairly short, so I can get my panel back on, and then I got to mount my hooks on top of the panel. So I don't know, I'm just kind of trying to brainstorm, maybe a couple big pry bars. Leave me some comments, let me know what you'd put in there. Leave me a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. Follow along during this 6 week adventure. It's gonna be crazy. I can't wait. Hopefully we don't even have to use any of these tools, but you know, hopefully I won't need them for this. This thing's all stock, but it's super old. But maybe somebody else will need it along the way, and I can lend a helping hand. You never know. So no man left behind, right? No man left behind. Prop in there. I don't think I'm gonna need that either, but and then a pry bar. I wonder how rattly all this stuff's gonna be. Hopefully I won't be able to hear it. Hopefully the Cerwin Vegas will be bumping some ZZ Top or something on the way down, and I won't be able to hear any of that rattling from all this shit I got in the back. All right, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and mount my panel, that way I can do my hooks, and kind of just mock all that stuff up, because I got to keep rocking and rolling here. I'm running out of time. All right, panels back in. 16 new screws, new tie downs. That one's not exactly straight, but I really don't even care. They flip down and they won't rattle. It's the anti-rattle kind, so I don't have to worry about that rattling, at least. I don't know about all those tools I put under there. They'll probably rattle like crazy, but like I said before, hopefully I won't hear it, because hopefully the new speakers will take care of all that. I doubt it. All right, trying to build that other speaker box and try to install that stuff. On to the next project. All right, so that's basically going to be my setup. I'll figure out a way to probably put a padlock there, with a cable and a padlock to the latch. And probably do the same with the cooler. They make some strap deal that goes through there. I've had this Yeti forever, but I've never bought the strap lock deal or whatever it is, so I'm not real sure if I can get a cable through there or not. Anyway, just don't want anybody stealing my crap. That'll give me enough trunk space. I'll be able to throw my sleeping bag in there and some tools, my tool bag and my sleeping bag. I'll cram that stuff in there, the rest of my loose regular tools. And I usually run this tool bag, like when I ran my mobile service for collision centers. I'd run this bag for my hand tools and that bag for all my electrical stuff. But I'm not going to take both bags. I'm not even racing, but I'm just taking enough to, save myself from a major breakdown or something. If I got to put a water pump on this thing or alternator, the alternator would be simple. It's right up top. Water pumps, gravy on these things too. I mean, I don't expect either one of those to go bad. Look how humid it is in here. All this rain, I mean, everything is wet. Somebody attempted to put air conditioning on this car at one point. It's got a condenser in it and a dryer, but it doesn't have an evaporator. Even has somebody put the compressor brackets on. You can see that it wasn't too long ago. I got to build a set of plug wires, put plugs in this thing tomorrow. I'm probably going to put I've got the distributor cap, coil, and module. I'm going to put all that stuff on in the morning. I think that's where I'm going to wrap this one up for tonight. Kind of tired. Got one more night. Got one more day to finish this prep job here for sick week. Follow along. It's parties hadn't even got started yet. I mean, we're gonna travel along. I've communicated with a few people that are en route to Florida same day as me, so hopefully we'll run into some folks on the road, and definitely gonna run into about 500-600 in Florida, and then we're gonna hit them every day. They say you lose about 10 to 20% every day, people breaking down and dropping out. But we're gonna try to catch some trailer burnouts and definitely drag racing from the track. We'll try to drop some lives from checkpoints and stuff like that. Donald Garlick's museum with everybody hanging out. We're gonna do all kinds of cool stuff like that. Plus we'll take video along the way and show you. We'll make several videos probably when we get back from the trip, but we'll probably do shorts and lives on location. So check back with me tomorrow and see how we finish up this thing. I'll build a set of custom plug wires for it and get this thing tuned up, change the oil and whatnot. Just give her a once over, and if it ever stops raining, it has been pouring down rain. I mean, absolutely monsooning. Stops raining, I'll give her a bath, and I ran the speakers. I'll show you that real quick before I hang up. With the spare tire in, there's only room for both of them over here, but I didn't have any speaker wire. I'm not even a stereo guy. Not a stereo guy, but I do like to listen to music. I'm a music person, but I'm just not a technical stereo guy, so I don't have any speaker wire laying around, so I gotta get some speaker wire in the morning, and I'll run power to those speakers, and hopefully we'll have some decent tunes. If not, it'll be all Bluetooth into my Bose. I've got some Bose noise canceling earbuds, and I may use it. Probably end up using those going down the highway anyway, because it's got a little wind noisy in that thing. depending on what the stereo sounds like. So, and use the speakers on the back row jamming. We'll start traveling Saturday morning, bright and early. Peace.